Spotted Motors, and welcome to Spotted Motors Live, where we go live every Monday at 9 o'clock to talk all things cars and all things cars related. We've trialed it out on Facebook and on Instagram, and now it is YouTube's turn to go live on YouTube, and just give it a whirl, and just have a chat for half an hour on a Monday night, all things cars. So Spotted Motors picked Monday just because it's Mondays are always a bit dreary, and the Mondays are always a bit slow, so it's a good excuse to sort of have something to look forward to, and something to just something to do on Monday night. And what we're going to talk about tonight, we're actually going to talk about YouTube. We're going to talk about Spotted Motors on YouTube, and then we're also going to talk about what I think and the way YouTube is going with channels. And then I'm also going to talk about the channels that the channels that Spotted Motors really likes to watch as well. So we started YouTube, dear me, I think it was about 2018, and basically it was this is the truth. The only reason I was going to start, hi big fat sod, dear me, and 2J Manta, Darren, sorry mate, you caught me off guard there. How we doing, mate? How we doing? So yeah, Spotted Motors. We set up YouTube 2018, and all I wanted to do was short, sharp videos. So Spotted Motors started by spotting cars. That's all. That's literally all it was, and posting them on Instagram. Where the YouTube side was going to be short, sharp videos on the cars that were spotted, so a quick walk around them or wherever it may be. Having a curry on a Monday night, I like that. I like that indeed. I like that a lot. I've had a soup and a cup of tea, so there you go. So it's almost like shorts and reels, basically. So, but before they were called shorts and reels, so all I wanted to do was 30-second to minute long videos about the cars that I've spotted, or the cars that I was using or driving myself and things like that. Then I noticed that there's a lot of automotive YouTubers out there, and once I started getting into watching them, I thought this is the route that I want to go down with the channel. So I want to do it was sort of roadkill and 1320 video, which really sort of inspired me to so what's Spotted Motors all about? Do you own a garage or what? No, so Spotted Motors basically started 2017, 2018, and all it was, I used to spot cars basically. So all I would do is take a photo of a car and have it saved on my phone, and nobody would see it, and nobody would ever see it or nothing like that. So once Instagram come along, I thought, yeah, I'll start posting the cars up on Instagram and things like that. So that's how Spotted Motors started. It was like spotting motors. I know it sounds a bit cheesy, but that's all it was. I'm not a mechanic or nothing like that. I haven't come from a car dealership or nothing like that. All I am is a plumber. That's all I am. That's all my car background is. But I absolutely adore cars. I had my first car at 15, and I've owned around about 85 cars. So I thought I was the perfect platform to sort of set up the next step from spotting motors to start filming other people's cars. And I'm very passionate about the drag strip, so I wanted to start filming a lot of the drag strip stuff. And then, as mentioned, watching roadkill. I really like the road trip side of things as well, so I wanted to do a lot of buying and selling through road trips. So I wanted to, things like that. So yes, the channel hasn't, I haven't really lived up to that side of it, and the channel has been a little bit sort of hit and miss with what videos we put out there. I wanted the channel to be as diverse as possible. And what I mean by that is I wanted to feature everything. I didn't want to go down just filming supercars. I wanted to, from Russia with love. There you go. I like everyone getting involved. Thank you very much for the comments. Although Big Fat Sod yeah. is having his own comments. Never mind. So let's have a look at that. Yeah. So we wanted to be as diverse as possible with our videos. We wanted to film everything, basically. What we didn't want to do was go down the supercar route, because when I first started YouTube, all I seemed to find was it was just supercar videos all the time. Everything was supercar videos, and I I knew a lot of people that's got cars, drag cars, sleepers, classic cars and all that type of stuff. And I knew that they've got a passion with their cars, so I wanted to film them. I wanted to focus on people and people's cars. So that's the sort of route I went down in that way. Michael got involved with me with the twin turbo Cortina, and the popularity of the twin turbo Cortina and the popularity of the videos of the twin turbo Cortina um, got us sort of a new fan base, basically, on with Spotted Motors. And things were going really, really well. So we were doing the summer with the twin turbo Cortina. In the winter, we were doing our buying and selling videos and a couple of reviews and things like that. And then Hoonigan got in touch. Now, I don't know if anyone's seen the Hoonigan videos or seen the Spotted Motors behind the scenes with Hoonigan video. But we thought this was our break, basically. We thought this is our sort of chance to put our name in the stars type of thing, and really gain a lot of followers and a lot of subscribers. I mean, Hoonigan are a 5+ million subscriber channel, so we thought us getting featured on there would definitely propel us to a few more. But unfortunately, it never. And after that, me and Michael lost our mojo a little bit with the videos, and that's why it has slowed up a little bit on the YouTube channel. We haven't put as many videos out there lately, but spring's round the corner. We are feeling fresh, and we want to get back out there. So we've still got the twin turbo Cortina, and we've still got a couple of little project cars as well that can keep us occupied and keep us putting some videos out there. And we've also got a fantastic network of people around us who continue to build fantastic cars. So we're going to get involved with them as well, and we're going to do a lot of feature videos on them. In the summer, we are going to do some what I'm going to call Top Gear style challenges. People have been mentioning it for years now that me and Michael need to start doing some Top Gear style challenges. We both have £1,000. We both go and buy a car, and then we go on road trip and things like that. So we are going to get involved a little bit more like that. There's a channel called Roadkill as well, which do similar things. So if me and Michael teamed up and bought a really crazy wacky car, then we can go out and do it together. So yeah, there's a lot of things we're looking forward to, and we hope that people get involved. Like I said, we've got quite a nice following of followers and subscribers. So we just want to keep everyone happy as well. We just want to put decent videos out there that people are willing to watch. We aren't the best when it comes to editing and actual filming as well. We don't have much in the way of equipment, and we do get ourselves a little bit disheartened sometimes when we do watch other channels and the videos are faultless, and the editing's absolutely fantastic as well. But I suppose we need to go back to how we thought when we first started the channel, and that was the footage is raw, so it's not scripted and nothing like that. It's whatever goes into the camera is whatever that's produced onto YouTube. We don't water it down. We don't sugar it up and nothing like that. It's exactly as it comes onto the camera. Is exactly as it goes onto YouTube. So it may look slightly amateurish at times, because it is, I suppose, but at the same time, it is exactly as it got filmed, if that makes sense. So love having nothing to set up. Yeah, Dan, thank you very much, mate. Dan's car has actually been featured a couple of times on Spotted Motors now, and soon to be again. Hopefully, if it finally gets put back together. Dan, I'm going to ask you and put you on the spot. Do you think you're going to be ready for Street Weekend? Because that's going to be a big feature video of Spotted Motors coming up soon, and we've got in our sort of local town, we've got sort of 4 cars, including Joel Kerr. So we've got us, Spotted Motors, we've got Phil Evans, who's got a Willis twin turbos pickup, and then we've got Dan as well, who's got a Ford Consul, yet to race, but he has road tripped that thing plenty, so it should cover the mileage, no problem. And then we've got Joel Kerr as well, just across in the next town, Hartlepool. So there's 4 cars going to do Street Weekend. So for the big sort of Spotted Motors feature video of the year. So yeah, Dan, that's great. You're going to be involved in that, mate. Fantastic that the car's going to be ready. And yeah, I just can't wait to see it as well. Can't wait to see it. So when you do get it back, we'll have to meet up and we'll have to have a walk around car check video on that as well. Because like I say, it's been featured twice already, so it'd be nice to feature it again and have a good look around it again. So while we're talking. While we're live on YouTube, we're going to talk a bit more YouTube and the way YouTube's going as well. So when I first started watching YouTube, the main channels that I watched was 1320 Video and Roadkill. That's all I watched. That's all I watched. And then as I started talking to more people and things like that, and everyone started producing YouTube channels and YouTube videos, and it was absolutely fantastic because you'd go to a local show where Big Fat Sod likes to steal car parts by the sounds of things. You'd then go to a car show in your car, someone would be filming, and then you'd go home 2 days later, that car show would be on YouTube. So it was fantastic because you'd go to these local meets and, you know, people are filming them and putting them out there and all that type of stuff. But it did get a bit congested, I'd say, with sort of people doing things like that, and from I think 2019, a lot of channels got set up, which is fantastic. You know, it's what we do really. You know, it's the same thing, but there's a lot of channels all come on the market at the same time. Some of our favourites from, because some of the ones that I'm going to mention, they've been set up a long time. But some of the channels that we really love to watch is, and get in the comments, let us know what you like to watch as well. Or if you watch these ones that I'm going to mention. We absolutely adore Mark 1 Kieran. He features all drag racing events over Europe, really. Mainly at Santa Pod. But he's a fantastic guy, puts a lot of time and effort into his videos, and literally would spend 12 hours stood trackside, you know, sort of featuring everything, every race, every event. So he's a fantastic guy and a fantastic channel. Street Racing Channel. So is that the name of the channel? Is that the name of the channel, Danny? Because that sounds good already to me. Street Racing Channel. I like the sound of that already. Because 1320, I used to love the Cash Days ones. That's what like got me onto 1320 really. I used to love watching the Cash Day videos. You're outside my house. Well, give us a knock and get yourself in. What you stood out in the cold for? Big Fat Sod. Actually, mate, will you piss off because you're doing everyone's head in? Do a lot of small tyre racing, etc. Yeah, and don't you think small tyre is in proper now, isn't it? So it seems to be that small tyre is the sort of crave at the minute, and the old sort of big tyre pro street stuff. It's either pro mod for like street racing in America, or you know, or it's not at all. It's everything small tire on radials and stuff. So it is awesome because them guys are really quick, especially no prep as well. You need to get up a Crail. Do you know what? We absolutely have to get up to Crail. We've been promising ourselves for way too long. and we need to get up to Crail. You are 100% right. We did want to come up and watch Gavin with the RX-7, but I'm not too sure how the build's going. And he did mention that I seen a story that he is up looking to go end of this month, maybe. I'm not too sure. But yeah, we'd love to come to Crail. Phil with the pickup, with the Willis twin turbo pickup, he was on about going to Crail, so he's back tomorrow, so we're all getting to try and knock the engine together for this weekend. Oh wow, yeah. Well, I definitely won't make it this weekend, but as mentioned there, Andrew, Phil with a twin turbo Willis is going to try and get his car ready to go to a Crail event. So yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. Along with Darren, sorry I've missed that, because can I get rid of Big Fat Sod? Because honestly, mate, you're doing me nothing. I can't even get rid of you. Hide user on this channel. Right, you're off, even if I do lose a subscriber. There's someone called Big Fat Sod and he's doing me head in. Typical sort of... He's not even a troll, because his comments are absolutely garbage. So, Danny, sorry mate, I'm planning on going as well to Crail with a Manta. Yes, there we are, a bit of fighting talk. Andrew, you're going to screenshot that, mate. He wants the 6-cylinder. He wants to show the 6-cylinder who's actually boss. So that's awesome. That's awesome. I like a bit of fighting talk there. So there you go. But yeah, good bit of banter there. I know he's been down to see you with the MX-5 stuff. So yeah, that's awesome. Already done. Wicked, mate, wicked. So yeah, other channels. What other channels does everyone sort of like and get involved with? David Freiberger, he set up his own channel, and so is Mike Finnegan. They're two big favourites of mine. I love watching their stuff. And there's a lad as well called Mark II Mitch. Mark II Mitch. He's a really good YouTuber. He covers a lot of classic car stuff, a lot of Ford stuff, and he is. I think so. I think this Dino is the same as well. I mean, there's 14 people on this live feed, right? 14. And I get a prick. It's unbelievable, isn't it? I just hope all the comments and YouTube must be thinking, God, this guy's good, seeing all the comments he's getting. So, unbelievable. Come Liverpool, you muppet. How dare someone from Liverpool call someone else a muppet? Dino, we mate, give yourself a little break. Give yourself a little break. You're wearing your keyboard out here, aren't you? So anyway, back on track. So yeah, that's Mark II Mitch. I like watching Mark II Mitch. Great guy. If you want to check his channel out. Who else do I watch? But I tell you, this is the point I was gonna make. YouTube's changed massively, I think. So as it has come from being somewhere where, you know, anyone can upload videos, anyone can sort of post a video, cars, whatever they do. Really amateur, nice stuff. People get involved and build a little fan base up. It's absolutely awesome. I love it. Where now it's become a business, and what I'm seeing now is a lot of TV personalities are now setting up their own channels. So if you look at Richard Hammond, James May, you've got Johnny from Fifth Gear. They've all got channels, so you know it's difficult to compete with them because their channels are absolutely marvelous and they're edited fantastic and they've got a team and all that type of stuff, and they get cars sent to them, and you know they get a lot going for them. So I think it's quite hard to compete with all these TV personalities now that have got their own YouTube channels. And don't get me wrong, you do watch them and you do enjoy them, but if I've only got an hour a night, and something crops up on on the thumbnails, you do tend to click on the big celebrity sort of YouTubers, which is a shame because the sort of the beginners and the people that are just setting channels up that have got just as much, if not a little bit more, passion than these celebrity people that have, they've got a team behind them. Don't get the followers and don't get the subscribers and don't get the views. So they give in quite easily. There used to be a chap I used to watch called Car Thought, and I thought his channel was awesome, absolutely brilliant. He used to attend Santa Pod. He used to run a little front wheel drive Golf that he raced in Sportsman. He absolutely fell in love with the sport. He dedicated himself to it and his channel to it. Bought himself a rear-wheel drive Mercedes AMG, and his channel just sort of flatlined, and nothing happened, nothing come of it, and I think he just lost his mojo with it, if I'm honest. And if I'm honest, that's where Spottedmotors is at. From like October last year to now, we've debated whether to carry on doing what we're doing, because we don't get the subscribers and that we thought or we think we should have for how long we've been doing it. I'm not saying that we should have like 100,000. I'm just saying, at least we should have hit 5,000 by now. We've been sat at 3,000 for a couple of years now, and it just seemed like the channel sort of flatlined, which is disappointing. Obviously, we want it to grow and things like that, but we'll just stick at it. We're not going to give in. We've got the twin turbo Cortina, which is very popular, and it does get a lot of views when we do put them videos out, and and the buying and the selling, it's sort of got its own sort of little fan base as well, with the auction buys and things like that, WB and Son. So we'll stick at it. Obviously, we don't want to give it in. We absolutely love it. And when Michael got on board with me with Spottedmotors, I did say to him, it's the perfect excuse to get out there and do something. So, and what I mean by that is, we used to work on the cars on like a Tuesday night and a Thursday night, and sometimes we used to work on them till like midnight, 1 a.m. We used to go to work on the Wednesday, and people would say, "What did you do last night?" And we'd say, "Look, we were up, putting a Reliant Robin together, or putting a bloody LS in in the Cortina." And we'd be able, it's a purpose. And also, it gives us an excuse to go and meet people as well. So when we do the car check videos or the car, car review videos, we're meeting up with people that we only see once a year. So it's a great excuse to go and meet and talk to people and feature their car, and also something that, they can watch back with the families or, whoever they watch it with, type of thing. So in that way, we're still winning. We're still winning, and we're still happy. So we will continue to sort of go. Hopefully, you can get some more car handed to you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we have had a couple of offers since going live. So we'll get some more car reviews and other people's cars featured on the channel. Yeah. So Andrew's got this fantastic Skoda diesel, and he come and met us at an event at Elvington. We raced with the twin turbo Cortina, and Andrew very kindly offered to lend us a ride, which we jumped at the chance because this is an absolutely bonkers Skoda diesel. If you can, click on his comments and see if you can save his name or go to his channel, because I'm sure he's featured the Skoda on there. His voice is going, and he was going to do a little pull for us, but unfortunately, when we come on the sort of back road, instantly pulled in front of a police car, and he sort of had to tickle his way into the village what we were staying in, so we didn't really get a full chat on the 160 mile an hour plus Skoda. So yeah, we'll have to, maybe that's a feature for us. My voice is going. I've got a druggie. Want to borrow? You're doing any car reviews? Yeah, there you go. Oh, look at the 2 comments there. Who's this? Who's this? There's going to be a 6-pot fight here, I think, isn't there, lads? So Danny's on about coming and showing some showing some 6-pot sort of RX-7 owner up. I don't know what's happening, if I'm honest. I'm going to stick out of it if I'm going to be truthful. But yeah, it'd be good that to get the two cars lined up. Would you class it as a V6, the VR6? I know it's a silly comment, but it's not your traditional sort of V, is it? If that makes sense. And obviously Danny's going to be in the straight 6, so yeah, that'd be good, because you both be sort of testing them out as well, won't you? 15 degrees V. There you go. I knew you'd know. Smoke him easy. I tell you what, it's great having you on board as well. Absolutely loving your stories. Although they haven't been out as much, but I was absolutely addicted to them. I was working, and I literally have the phone next to me, and I'd be just clicking the stories and watching everything go through when you were doing the bloody your gearbox okey cokey, having it in and out all the time. But yeah, awesome, great to have you on board. And we were just saying there, Spotted Motors, we're going to have to get up to Crail. We're going to absolutely have to. Definitely won't be able to make it this weekend, but we're going to have to come up with or without the car. Just see what it's all about. Looks a really fun place, really down to earth sort of set of races and stuff like that. So we'd love to get up there and see what's going on. So yeah, best of luck this weekend. Are you definitely? So is it definitely this weekend that you're racing with the RX-7? Or are you just going up there? Are you just doing a bit of testing and stuff like that? Yeah, man. Engine dead again, so we're making a little stock piston engine. Bloody hell. I tell you what, you haven't had much luck with that, have you, if I'm honest? You have literally shot everything, including the kitchen sink, I'm putting that thing together. So, yeah, it'd be nice to see you have a little bit of luck with that and go and enjoy it and just... yeah, do whatever you can do, I suppose. Last time we seen you out was at Door Slammers when you had the compound turbo set up, which was absolutely, like, it blew us away. Home on Wednesday, so I'll start building the engine and gearbox on Wednesday for racing on Sunday. Absolute legend. Plenty of stories, please. We'd like to see stories, and yeah, see how you're getting on with that. Covered in oil and laying on your back mainly. And I just quick hello to Ian Cox as well. We're probably going to try and get up to York / Elvington. Easter, I think Michael wants to get the car out Easter and just go and do a couple of test passes. We've changed absolutely nothing on the car at all, but it's always nice to go to Melbourne and just sort of perfect the 8th mile, no prep, and just bring... I'm just giggling there at some of the comments, and just perfect the sort of no prep 8th mile with the Cortina, because that's where we're going to gain quite a lot of time when it comes to street weekend. You know, there's a lot of faster cars, and the no prep at Melbourne levels it all out. So if we can perfect our Melbourne time, that'll do us an absolute treat. So yeah, Easter, hopefully Cortina will be out, and yeah, we should be there at Melbourne with our grip juice, trying it out. Put it back in the 4-wheel drive. Yeah, that is absolutely awesome, that setup. I love the 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive setup. I remember Andrew showed us a video. It might have been, I hate saying in Mexico, because it wasn't, was it? Anyway. And you sort of see it take off, and then the lines again on the road. It was absolutely epic when you switch it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, is that still up and running, all that system then? After doing all the bits and bobs with the torque converter and all that type of stuff, is that exactly how you're going to run it, or is it going to be permanent 4-wheel drive, if that makes sense? That was Crail. Oh, was it a Crail, that? You never know, because there's a lot of sort of other videos that I've seen, so you can see where my confusion might be coming there, Andrew. Yeah, you have to give me that one, won't you? But yeah, awesome, absolutely awesome build. In love with the car, absolutely love it. Just I love the passion that you put into it, and Like I say, I love the Instagram, love the stories. Yeah, I'm dropping no one in it. Didn't even mention what car it was. Just mentioned what the 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive system was. Yeah. So best I'll be hopefully you'll be putting some stuff out there if you're not too busy in between putting it all back together or taking it apart and putting it back together. Yeah, be following that along. So best of luck with that, dude. Best of luck. Keep us all updated how you're getting on and if you are actually going to go racing. So yeah, there you go. And thank you very much for joining in the live feed as well. It's just something I thought I'd set up on a Monday night just to sort of give myself a bit of a purpose on a Monday to get through work and get home and just a little bit of inspiration from yourself as well, just with your stories. I just thought it'd be good to sort of Spottedmotors to put a little bit out there because we've been a bit lax lately with putting videos out, and with Michael working away, we don't really get much time to work on his car and stuff. So yeah, it's just an excuse for me to get out the house and not watch Coronation Street, I suppose. But yeah. Half an hour is gone. I'm going to wrap up there, but I am going to say this has been my favourite live feed I've done so far. Up to now, I've done it on Facebook and on Instagram, and YouTube has come up as success in my eyes. I've really enjoyed everyone getting involved, and fully appreciated everyone's comments and getting in, a bit of chat between us as well. It's been absolutely awesome. Great way to spend a Monday night. Thank you very much indeed, and yeah, hope to see you all really, really soon, whether it be at the track or wherever it may be. It'll always be a pleasure. So yeah, awesome. Right, thank you very much indeed. I'll try and figure out how to turn this off, and yeah, have a fantastic week, everyone. How do you turn this off? That big X in the corner. Is it that? Is it? I do not turn it off. I'm going to have to pick it up and get it really close to my face. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes.